Okay. Where else do... I don't think I need to post this anywhere else. Okay. Okay, don't need that. Okay, okay. Hello, Inch. How are you doing today? Okay. Okay, so I accidentally had like a stupid little issue where I was like, oh my god, the audio for the game's not working, but it's not muted in the PC tray. Oh, oops, I have the thing open. Okay, there we go. Close that. So there's no more double audio. Anyways, I had a stupid thing happening with the audio where I couldn't get it to work. And then I like verified integrity, I closed and reopened the game, and then I realized I just had the master volume in game at 0. I'm not very smart. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm ready to roll for Acheron. Well, almost ready. We're getting there. Don't mind me just adjusting the model. There we go. Should be positioned correctly now. Ooh. Oh, it's just an event. I thought it was gonna be like an interactive one. Hello, Chair. How are you doing today? Or this morning, I suppose. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm not really interested in beta tests unless you're gonna give us a lot of free shit. Give me a moment here, I'm still waking up. Man, I'm kind of... Oh, that's a good update. That's a good update. You know what? So, I'm an Acheron simp, and my husband is also an Acheron simp. And he was like, oh, we're not gonna get her in like a billion pulls. I was just like, no, you're gonna get lucky, and you're gonna get her in like 5 pulls. And he got her in 30 pulls. And he also got Clara in 10 pulls, and I'm just like... Yeah, I figured. It's unfair. It's unfair. Free shit. I'll unlock the BP later. Hello, Godzilla. How are you doing today? Okay, well that's fucking ominous. Yeah, he tends to do that. I don't know why those have red thingies now, but okay. Ooh, free login set. My favorite. We'll do some events later. Ooh, invitation code. Hi Singo, how are you doing today? Okay. I just realized there's a more normal way to spell returny, but I don't care, that way's cuter. Doing good? I'm glad. Oh wait, was that a draw? Does it also give me a draw, or does it just give me the crystals? No, okay. You know, okay, so when I saw that they updated the icon for the game, you know how it says like first? Well, on like the PC icon, it's even smaller. So I thought they were like fucking with me because it looked like blood coming down on March 7th's face. Just like, that's horrifying. No SE. You know, I should have saved my SE runs for that, but I did them earlier this week. That's fine. Alright, let's do the trials for now.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Woohoo! During exploration, using Acheron's technique to attack normal enemies will instantly defeat them without entering combat. Okay. Damn, it's kind of badass.
The gleam of old blades.
Damn.
Storms on the horizon.
March's Awakening arc involves her, I gotcha. Who knows? Maybe that is what they're trying to imply.
Still have the upper hand?
More business, eh? What are you waiting for?
Sampo sounds
To
kind of
return my
Canadian.
customers,
Eh?
I charge extra.
I'm on guard. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Bye, bitch. Damn, she's
The
strong.
waters of oblivion.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
She's literally Virgil. Yeah.
It too shall fall.
Okay, well that was fast. Okay, let's do auto next.
Let's wait and see.
Repay.
I'm just doing this for the Jade.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me. Eternal
The
sleep.
dead return.
Turn it up.
Let's settle this.
Hahaha.
I underestimated you.
Hi TMT.
Fighting is
Ohayo, genki
meaningless.
desu ka? How are you doing this morning?
Ready to lose your you can
Man, I'm
fight it
thirsty.
or rock with it.
Okay. Okay. Let's do some rolls, I guess. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's give it a try. I'm not gonna get Acheron, I know. And I'm sad, but I'm still gonna try. I'm pretty good. I'm glad you're doing good. Wow, just what I wanted. Okay, well there's the new character, so that's free rolls. Free rolls for the standard banner. I don't actually know if he's any good or not. He looks so much like Gregor from Limbus Company. I don't know who that is off the top of my head, but I believe you. Nothing good. I'm not gonna get her. Man. Thanks for the Dan Hung. $12.80. Okay, let's find 40 more, and then we'll do another 10 roll. You need better streamer luck. I don't have that. That's the problem. Okay, wait, is this done? No, it's not. Okay, let's consume some Trailblaze shit, I guess. Let's go for... we'll go for level up materials, I guess. Must be nice having streamer luck. I've never had that. Are you winning? No. No, of course not.
This is double speed.
I'm farming 40 more jade so I can do my last 10 pull, and I didn't get shit. Well, I got the new character, the 4-star character, but that's useless. That's just free standard banner fodder. Hi Andrew, how are you doing this morning?
Illusions of the past. Who's next? Feeling spiffy? Time for a fun.
I wish they would grind faster.
Illusions of the past. Disappear among the
Battle
sea of
6 out of
butterflies.
6. Okay, we're almost
Illusions of
done.
the past. Who's next?
Okay. I only know Acheron from her art with Black Swan. Yeah, she has a few pieces of art with Black Swan. Smile. Okay. We could also do SU. We could also do SU. Okay, let's just do that. World 9. Oh yeah, that gives plenty of jade. Why do we need a new free copy of Herda? Oh. Crit rate by 4, and we defeat it. Okay. Attack by 12. Okay. Well, that's an interesting one. Oh, but it doesn't stack. It's just you need one ally. Okay. The trailer is pretty poggers. Yes, it is. Okay. Can't believe the game is forcing me to do gameplay for another 10 roll.
Make a wish.
I can feel my Star Rail dailies wasting away, but I really should play two gacha at once. What's the other gacha you're playing? Maybe Star Rail is better. Maybe you should drop it for Star Rail.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh, Blue Archive. Okay. Aren't they both pretty free-to-play friendly? Play 3 gacha at once. That's the other solution. I only really play one gacha and Master Duel, but Master Duel is like peak degeneracy. Master Duel is a game for people who hate themselves.
Can you find the answer?
Time to say
But
bye.
whoever got it must be quite new to it. So true. So true. Can't wait to not get Acheron so I can not put her on the team with Black Swan. I got roped into Master Duel by my friend, built a Sky Strikers deck that's pretty functional. I got beat by a really annoying Sky Strikers deck the other day. I did not enjoy that.
A foreboding sign.
Watch this.
I'm with you.
Does that hurt?
But I hate reading the tiny text on cards, so I dropped it in the mail. You can turn up the text size now. Like when you click on them, there's the bigger text, and you can also increase the text size on those. I have it turned all the way up to max. What's Master Duel? It's like a free-to-play Yu-Gi-Oh game with the card packs or the gacha elements, really.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I mean, there's a lot of free currency, and the battle pass is free-to-play, really, because you don't need to actually pay money to unlock it, but still. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! You need a bazillion cards. Ultra rare cards. I feel 80 when I read Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. That is so valid. But you know, it's not even the text size that bothers me, it's how unclear some effects are. Because there are some effects that supersede others that you would not understand by reading them the first time until it happens to you, and then you're just like, what the fuck just happened to my effect? It's frustrating. Does Exodia exist? I don't know if I need that or not. Exodia is in the game, yes. And there are decks built around getting out Exodia. Either weird wording or the other guy plays solitaire for 15 minutes and I die. Yeah, that happens too. I recently added some like floodgate cards to my labyrinth deck, and you know, that works out pretty well. Except when I draw shit firsthand.
Boom. Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
If I grew up with it, I feel like I could kind of understand it better. Unfortunately, I did grow up with it, and I think that's my issue.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a curse. Hello, Aki, how are you doing today?
Feeling spiffy?
Ill tidings manifest.
Count your blessings if you aren't into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Stand still.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Can you find the answer?
I was in the right generation. My friends were just football nerds instead, Lamau. Lucky. Yeah, unfortunately, I even went to like local tournaments and stuff as a kid, and I watched the anime, and I liked it.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh my god, maybe that's why I turned into a VTuber. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Honestly, that's so poggers. I wasted a lot of money on that as a kid. I went to a Beyblade tourney at a con once, and that's it. You know what? I also...
Make a wish.
So, in Canada, there was like this thing called like YTV, and it was like the cartoon channel for kids when I was a kid. And they had like little tours, and one time they came to my area, and they had like a Beyblade tournament thingy, and I also did that. I was also into Beyblade, and I had a bunch of Beyblades. And I was also into Zoids, and I had a bunch of the Zoids models. Hi Jay. Hi Janie, how are you doing today? Jay. I don't know, I said your full name. How are you doing today, Jay? Oh heck yeah, kids nowadays can never... Yeah, I don't know. It's sad. There was all kinds of weird, fun shit when I was a kid. That probably just wouldn't pass the sniff test nowadays because of, I don't know, like COVID and stuff. They probably don't want the kids gathering. I don't know. How are you so based? Because I'm Manhattan. I could be better, but I'll be alright eventually. Also, heck yeah, Zoids. I fucking loved Zoids. I fucking love Zoids. I'm sorry that you aren't doing as well as you could. I hope things get better soon. No Beyblade or Fortnite. You know, I've heard that they're trying to resurrect Beyblade. And they're like making new tops and stuff. For like the current generation. And they have like holographic arena type thingies. It looked really cool, what I saw. I still love swords. Are they still making new swords things?
Stand still.
I was a big fan of Liger Zero. I had a bunch of the anime episodes on VHS. I can hope that medical bills don't kill my finances, so you know, I am so sorry. I am so sorry to hear that. Yes, they still make new models and stuff. Oh, hell yeah. I want to play like a modern swords game where you can build your own mech. That sounds fun. And you know it's my shit because they're like animal themed. So I would enjoy the fuck out of that. That reminds me, I was kind of thinking of playing shit, what's it called? You know the mech game that came out and it's like Dark Souls like that one? I was thinking of playing that eventually. I don't think I would be very good at it, but I think you can make like a bright pink mech, and I think that is kind of based. Armored Core, yeah, Armored Core 6, yes. Thank you. Yeah, they still make... I have multiple in my backlog of kits to build. That sounds fun. That's never something I've been very good at myself. I really respect people who can do like the builds and the paints, and even like the Lego things. Tried to get a model of one, then found it's only an attachment to another. Oof. That's a big oof. It's really fun. Yeah. Calling Armored Core Dark Souls like did real actual damage. It's what other people said about it, and I'm just copying what they said. The customization is so in-depth, you'll enjoy that a lot. Good. You've made my day worse. I'm not sorry.
Feeling spiffy?
Alright, we're almost done simulated universe, kind of, sort of. Sometimes people are wrong, Yuri.
Can you find the answer?
Look, I haven't played it yet, so I don't really know how it plays. I just know customizable mechs and they go shoot and stuff.
Ill tidings manifest.
Dark Souls is the future, bottom text. Oh my god, imagine if Homoverse made a Dark Souls-like game. That would be fucked up.
Stand still.
Lock on
Time
plus
to
dodge
say
button
bye.
equals Souls-like. So true. So true, Winch. I am tempted to get back into... Wait, is everybody calling it that now? Honkai Stereoed? Because Masako called it that in the Discord too. But I'm too into Grand Blue. Just play both. Play both, like, with Stereo on the side. I play Stereo on the side of, like, Master Duel all the time. Except, like, the story. Okay, so it's not a thing, you're just copying Masako, gotcha. Okay. I was like, wait, is that actually what some people call it?
A foreboding sign.
Watch this.
I'm with you.
Does that hurt?
Listen, if I end up in the hospital today, I'll maybe spend time playing... Okay, well, I hope you don't end up in the hospital, but I hope you do play Star. Remember, it's patch day. There's a new extremely gay character. She danced with Black Swan and then traumatized her.
Feeling spiffy?
And she was like 2 seconds from making out with Black Swan. We're here for that. Get mixed messages for you can play the game without going to the hospital. But for real, like Black Swan and Acheron are just like peak Honkai.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
You know, I didn't even realize this was the boss for this
Time
section,
to say bye.
but I'm glad I picked Kafka and Black Swan.
Beneath the water.
Lesbians
lies
for real,
an
so true.
endless abyss.
Black Swan panting at the end, like goddamn, good for them. So true, so true. Damn, these girls gay. Good for them, good for them. I could, but I will probably be incredibly bored if I end up in hospital. I hope you don't end up in the hospital. That sounds unpleasant. It's not a Honkai game if it doesn't have lesbians. That is so true. That is so true. Coming from Honkai Impact 3rd. Hello, Cody. How are you doing today? Normal friends definitely don't dance like that. No, they do not. God bless the levities. Cespian Lux. Yes. Cespian Lux.
Ill tidings manifest. Attribution will find
Okay, you know what? It's multiple people have, and I verified this through like the search tag thingy at one point a few months ago. Multiple people have found like my YouTube channel when they were looking up the other kind of Yuri. And I guess they still clicked on my stuff. Like they were looking up like Yuri ASMR, but they still clicked on my channel. Honkai's always had lesbians, even Gun Girl Z had lesbians. Yeah, I hear Gun Girl Z went pretty hardcore on it. Seele and Bronya really always are together, Lama. Yeah, and they have a canon kiss in the comics for Honkai Impact 3rd. Good morning, Alien King. How are you doing today? As a high 3rd player, yeah. Genshin is the only game that isn't excessively gay. Lama. I would still say it's pretty gay, but you're right, it's not to the level of Impact and Star Rail. But it could get there someday. How many Yuris could there be? Probably like 1 billion. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. They also have a canon kiss in the game. I think if it's GGC, they might, but they sanitized Honkai Impact 3rd.
Stand still.
Not immediately, but after a few years, because, you know, the country it's developed in. What are you doing F for F ASMR? I've done a bit. I've done a bit. You know what? You're allowed to enjoy that, even if you're a dude. Oh my god, it's Acheron. Hello Acheron, how are you doing?
Time to say bye.
Then ask for the demographic, ask you to do an M for ASMR. I can't do good boy
The
voices.
human body is beautiful.
It just, I'm not good at that. I've tried. Oh, free extra hurt I didn't really need, but thanks for the stellar jade. It's the real shit. The masculine urge to be in a lesbian relationship. You know what? That's valid. Skill issue unsubscribed. You were still subscribed even though you know I have skill issues? I have an early morning tomorrow, so I'm going to bed now. Good night. Good night. Thank you for stopping by, TMT. Oh, yes, Simi. I'm never gonna get Acheron. Why is it giving me so much Dan Hung? No, I keep losing. I keep losing. I hate this shit. I'm not winning. Man. That's shitty. I don't win in this game, I just lose. Cuss big or cuss nothing?
It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
Look at this shit. Man. Only one winning, and Steril is MiHoYo, so true. Hello John, how are you doing this morning? Alright, let's level this bitch up for some free rolls, I guess.
Intuition, instinct.
Okay, well, one free roll.
Training
I don't feel
can
like going
sharpen them
further than
both.
that. That dude has the personality of cardboard. Wow, so useful. I'm good. I'm glad you're doing good. I guess we'll do Cosmo Odyssey. I still need to finish MLC. After noticing that you got close to a package, Pom Pom excitedly came over from somewhere. Oh, it's not voiced? It's not voice acted? Okay. Oh, hey there, Yurichi. What's the matter? Are you interested in this package? I bet you are. I'm all about conserving my body's finite life force, so I ain't curious. Your lips are saying you're not curious, but your feet have taken you next to the package. This is a gift from another nameless in the cosmos. The Express had received one before. There are many who walk on the path of the Trailblaze. Even if you've never met them, they're good companions of Trailblaze. The storage room on the Express still holds plenty of gifts, sent by many of the nameless. Open it up, quick! Cool your jets. We're opening it now. You and Pom Pom open the package and discover a projection device in the style of a scroll. Hey, this must be Conductor Pom Pom of the Express. It has been a while, and this is... What an ugly New Year card. I want to return it. Wait, don't. I'm not a New Year card. And for that matter, what world is celebrating New Year right now? So true. This is Yurichi, a new member of the Express crew. I'm Meg, a former nameless. I bid you the latest greetings from the distant cosmic past. Jumped on whatever Star Rail stream I found first while I wait for fuel to recharge. That is valid. Pom Pom, my precious, so true. I admire the courage to use your name in the self-insert MC. I usually call my characters fuckface. A pleasure to meet you, Yurichi. Looks like you are a nameless that was chosen by the conductor of the Express. Pom Pom, is there something you've been hiding? I didn't. This is a good thing. I think it really suits Yurichi. Looks like the conductor hasn't told you what you're supposed to do. Well, ask away. I'll answer your questions. And if I refuse? Looking into your eyes, I can see the incredible nameless throughout history. I think you'll accept my offer for sure. Fuck you! Can you be specific? In my time, the cancer of all worlds was spreading everywhere. The silver rail was blocked, and extreme climate alterations raged to no end. Trailblaze has never been an easy task, and after the fall of the Aeon Akaveli, that was more true than ever. To complete our shared goal of Trailblaze, the nameless on different worlds all rose up. Some continued to go out and explore unknown quadrants, and others shared the story of the nameless through songs. Everything they did was to make Trailblaze a little stronger. The way I help is by collecting the trailblazing experiences of the nameless. As for specifics, well, the explanations can get a little abstract. I think if you try it out for yourself, you'll get it. The power of the Graced Voyager is sealed within me. It collects trailblaze experiences from the nameless, collects the luck accrued in their adventures, and offers blessings for the journeys of distant nameless. Now, please close your eyes. I'll mimic the Memoria extraction process used by the Garden of Recollection and construct a familiar trailblazing experience using situations and companions you're familiar with. I'll use the kinder and gentler approach. You will experience the process of exploring, understanding, creating, and connecting once again here. Everything you've experienced will help support Trailblaze. Welcome to Cosmo Odyssey. Here you can turn your Trailblaze experiences into blessings. Okay? All the nameless invited from all across the cosmos will support you in completing this great feat. Trailblaze experiences. Sounds a bit abstract, no? Don't worry, this is effectively your currency in Cosmo Odyssey, Trailblaze funds. Our goal is to offer these Trailblaze funds to Pom Pom. So we're worshipping Pom Pom, okay? The more Trailblaze funds you contribute, the greater your rewards. Now let's talk about how to earn Trailblaze funds. In Cosmo Odyssey, you need to roll dice to advance. Oh, I love these little things. I love these little board games. Trailblazers can obtain Trailblaze funds through a variety of game modes. The masculine urge to worship Pom Pom, so true. Trailblazers can contribute their Trailblaze funds to Pom Pom. Who cares? Who wouldn't worship Pom Pom? Yeah. I will use scenes and companions you're familiar with to create the map upon which you adventure. Well, this can definitely draw out some trailblazing experiences from passenger Yurichi. We're here at Herta Space Station. Doesn't this bring back lots of memories? Moving requires you to consume dice. Let's try using these first. Pom Pom literally has a harem of women and wealth. And Pom Pom. No, wait, no, you're talking about Pom Pom. Never mind, sorry. Brain fart. Oh, you're finally on the game tile. For some reason my brain reversed Welt and Pom Pom's positions. It's the Windfall slot machine. You can get Trailblaze funds if you get the designated image. Oh, I hate slots. Okay. Welt is the top tier waifu, what do you mean? You recognize the person before you. She introduces herself as Sheila Nova, guide of the Herta Department of Galactic Geopolitics. You feel that you don't actually know her. Her smile is forced, cold but fitting. She suddenly asks, is it possible to make an android into a real human with a rich enough script? I feel that's impossible. Oh, don't make any choices you'll regret, Passenger Yurichi. Nope. After you make your choice, it's all in the hands of luck. Pom Pom thinks that might not be a good outcome. Oops. No problem though. Try this reroll coin and I'll let you try again. Okay. Don't scam me, game. There we go. Gun wishes to speak to you. A nice outcome this time. Alright. If Black Swan was not my wife, for real, would get welt. That's fair. Himiko gets no man. I'm sure Himiko gets laid. Didn't she get laid in one of the comics? What about Dan Hung? Honestly, well, we all forget about Dan Hung. He doesn't have much presence. Honestly, Walt would seem like the wife in his marriage to Tesla. So true. Rip Himiko. So true, you don't even know. It's a land tile this time. Basically, it's just buying a plot of land, you know? Yep, it'll let you keep earning trailblazing funds. It's a great deal, so make your purchase now. Okay. Himiko is alive in this one, protect her. She's alive for now. When you run into a fork, you can choose to proceed down different paths. There are also lucky bubbles here. Pom Pom will pick the side for you first. Okay. Another windfall slot machine, but the rules seem a bit different this time. I got a feeling that the lucky bubbles you just picked up will increase your trailblaze funds this time. Ah, okay. Lunchtime, see ya. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your lunch, chair. Now Himiko gets all the high 3 fans, mourning her, so true. Dan Hung just gets turned into C-Split Man and goes off screen to kiss Blade canon for real. That is canon. Your impression of Asta can't escape the stereotype of a rich lady anymore these days. But she's obviously just a youthful and sometimes quick-tempered lead researcher. She's invited you to observe the stars tonight, and you arrive at the appointed place, only to set eyes upon her newly purchased, mega-luxurious, and obscenely expensive telescope. Who wouldn't be overwhelmed by this feeling of, am I worthy to stand next to her? I swear Acheron might be evil though. I don't think she's evil. I don't think May will end up being evil. Oh hell yeah. The dice are all used up, now it's time to contribute Trailblaze funds. If evil, why hot? So true. I don't know, can't be evil if you've got super dementia and depression. That is true. Passenger Yurichi's contributions are shooting up. That's impressive. Okay. With contribution comes reward. Remember to claim your rewards. Okay. Otto was hot and evil. I wouldn't actually call Otto evil, as controversial as that may be. He's just kind of fucked up. Because he fucked with them, but he didn't necessarily do all of the evil shit he said he was gonna do. He was just kind of fucking with them to make him seem like he was more evil than he really was. He was hot and a simp. Yeah, he was hot and a simp. I agree with this. Because in that trailer where she has the horns, I think it was Kevin's voice, and... okay, yeah. Dr. May was a little evil, kind of. Kind of not really. We two together, crew, and put on a good show. He had every right to do it. name of all nameless across all the cosmos are recorded here. Give a like to the other nameless to get reroll coins. Okay. Oh my god, I can like myself. I'll give a like to Slut. Black Swan. If people hurt Black Swan, I'd pull an auto. That's so valid. You know, Herta is super busy, but each time you meet, she always reminds you to test out the simulated universe if you're not busy. But now, the Herta puppet before you is full of joy, warmly holding your hand and saying, "Your charisma is just so breathtaking. It is simply my honor to greet you." What in the world is going on? In any case, better give her a good swing with your bat first. If anyone steals my peach slice, I'd pull an auto. That's valid. Okay, this minigame is cute. I like it. What is this? Okay. Damn. You win some, you lose some. Congratulations on— hey, I was trying to read that. Congratulations on reaching the end point. To further your trailblazing expedition, I would like to invite you to participate in the following Trailblaze Affinity Test. Please answer based on your instincts. After you complete a few surveys, it will generate a nameless report, notify you about which historical Astral Express navigator you are most similar to. When the time comes, I will also prepare your due rewards as well. There's a new ghost story floating about in the space station. Unknowingly, you also accepted a mission from Adler. When faced with a mission that doesn't pique your interest, but must be completed nonetheless, what will you do? Hello, Saley, how are you doing today? Keep calm and carry on with the mission. Find a way to complete the mission differently. Now we'll keep calm. You've learned some fresh gossip about the space station from Richard Know-It-All, and it's related to lead researcher Asta. He asks you not to tell anyone, but you think there's a price for secrets. You and Arlen are having a disagreement on which route to walk Peppy. What should you guys do? Can't you ask Peppy? You already know that even geniuses will fight amongst themselves, or it can be said that they don't see the direction the moon is going. How are you going to solve the problem? Why don't we all go for barbecue? And that's just because I like eating barbecue. Passenger Yurichi's choices have been recorded. Thank you for filling in the survey. Continue onward. Complete the Trailblaze Affinity Test. Okay. Okay, so you need to answer 50 questions, goddamn. I won 50-50, help. GG, GG. I haven't gotten any 5 stars yet. Okay, wait. One roll. Wow, thanks for the void. Damn, the whole cast is in chat, so true. Purple-haired space lesbian won on another purple-haired space lesbian's banner. Makes sense. Now it's stakes. Okay. Okay. This is just gambling, but that's fine. Ooh, that was a bunch. Hell yeah. Now watch as Kiana joins the chat saying she lost her 50-50 to Bronya. Oof. I mean, but Bronya's a good pull, but still painful. You bump into Bronya on her own at the Belobog Museum's History Culture Hall. She was staring blankly at the portrait of Cocolia, evidently enjoying a rare moment of privacy. Even if Bronya has grown into a reliable Supreme Guardian, she is still her mother's daughter. Maybe there is something you can do. Sit by her side silently. Did I miss anything important? Nope. Sadly. Bronya is so good. Bronya is so good. That's valid. Hell yeah. Highballer. The Multamerville warrior, the peerless boulder champion, the red-haired young man Luca has won the first round of the fight tournament. During the intermission, you overhear the opponent discussing dirty tactics to use. Out of kindness, you tell Luca about this, but the young man just dismisses it and says he knows what he was doing. I'll do it myself. Oh man. No, give me the good shit. There we go. Since solving the Stellaron crisis, Belobog has been constantly undergoing plenty of change. Even you might not recognize the differences, but you will never mistake the trash cans, your most familiar friend, Belobog's calling card, and the Snow Kingdom's guardian. Alright, you haven't paid them a visit in a long while, have you? Of course I did. No, we're going for top score. There we go. Trash can, neuron activated. The Rightful Right Society's internal teams will cover for one another, helping their members avoid their families and companies on weekends, or even on weekdays, or even on workdays, so they can enjoy a day all to themselves. You received a mission today to help a certain diligent employee to avoid a superior's inane overtime. You realize that the target's office is poorly ventilated. Change your identity and barge forth. More like the trash cans visit us, considering Panacani. So true. I really like that they just added the weird trash can enemies. It's funny. Although it was annoying finding some of them. You are fed up with helping Wallace. Make friends. Fed up with helping Regan solve the Ministry of Education's quizzes. Oh. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Thanks.
Of course. Did you get her yet?
No.
Aw.
Of course I didn't. My husband brought me an iced coffee. Tasty. Okay. Now I've been rejuvenated. My throat feels better. I could never consider finding trash cans to be annoying. Having to beat trash cans, I didn't have any issues beating them. I just missed one that was like sitting on a ledge. Okay. Where was I? You're fed up with helping Wallace to make friends. Fed up with helping Regan solve the Ministry of Education's quizzes. Fed up with investigating Tamila's daily routine. And helping Alina pick up balls of paper. Is there a permanent way to get them to learn to solve their own problems? Plan a daily mission guide. Was it the one in the Reverie? Yes, I believe it was. He's just like sitting on a ledge down a stairwell. I missed that one. And I had to go through like a list. There we go. That one was annoying. It's just, it blended in so well. Your old friend, your friend Old Sampo has been arrested by the Silvermane guards, but this time you're perfectly sure he was framed. The Silvermane guards have the wrong person. It's up to you to help him. Make an immediate appeal. Maybe they'll slap him with a heavier sentence. You've been requested by Gepard to deliver the emergency military supplies to the garrison squad at the snow plains before sundown. But along the way you run into a smuggler band on the verge of death. They need someone to help them return to the city. Okay, well, fine, we'll save them. Hello, Gandhi. Gandit? Gandhi? How are you doing today? Please correct me on the pronunciation. My poor boy Sampo. No, he's not poor. A mine occupied by vagrants was discovered during the Underworld's land development. Wildfire knows that they have impeded development progress in the surrounding towns, but also understands that vagrants have rights too. What will you do? Bandits? I'm the only bandit around here. Fight Club's proprietor, Scott, says that he hopes he will join the boxing tournament to beat up a scrawny contender. It's all voluntary too, so you don't have to be morally torn about it. He guarantees that you'll make a killing. Is the other guy into it or something? Is that the implication here? The guy was just like, yeah, I want to be beat up. Let's fight. You're also after the cash anyway. Okay. It's still giving me this level up material. Oh, that's because May is also Nihility. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Of course, that's what she's gonna use. Trying to remember which part I used to pass in the things. Oh. Oh, do I just have to wait for it to refresh now? Man, I was having fun with that. Give it back. Fine. Although I did have 2 dice thingies. There. I guess that could have been a 1, but oh well. Oh, never mind. Okay, that was a teleport thingy. Mr. Sion intends to research an artistic piece about the Lofu sword champion Jinglu recently. He says that in the Capturing Borisin Wolfhead Hule chapter of Jinglu's 13 Miracle Moves, that year when Borisin wolves swarmed the lands like dark clouds, the Cloud Knights were at the ready, laying in wait. A streak of moonlight pierced through the enemy's ranks, shining its light upon the wolf pack's leader. Mr. Sion looks over to you. You look over at Mr. Sion again. Hell yeah. Okay, now I'm motivated. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. It was just because I hadn't used the dice. Okay, but I am actually out of stamina. Damn. Damn. Oh, this goes far. Okay. I think this is the only thing we have left right now. Wait. Is that... No, it's not new, is it? When do we get the next, whatchamacallit? Hello, Kwai, what's pooping? I guess you're pooping? How are you doing this morning? Pure fiction. When are we getting the next pure fiction? Why not both? True. Okay, wait, is there anyone... I don't know if I've ever talked to you as a visitor.
After going through now that, don't worry. Real time, actually, that could be a big...
I guess I have. Okay. Oh, wait. I want to check the shop to see if it updated. Guess not. Okay. Story time.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
And damn, she cute. Could Robin actually...
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech, authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC.
Yeah, I was wondering why her body wasn't
Do you
there.
really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides
I don't know
her
if she's
true
doing that on
identity.
purpose, though. I mean, she could be doing that. I don't know if it's
Ifrit's death was a
intentional.
foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her.
Was pooping up too young to know.
Who will be the next to die?
That's just one side of the story.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. And I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda.
Yeah, me too. I don't
Careful
write
you
in it,
don't
though.
get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster. in the
Disagree.
shadows.
Disagree. I like shady lesbians. She can have her
Who's
secrets.
to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
And I think Black Swan agrees with me.
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
We love our
Venturing
shady
is
lesbians.
telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. but you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking
Oh
ownership of
boy.
this frontier
What a
prison.
shock.
This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our
Ooh, they
call.
got ghosted.
You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help.
No, you don't. What kind of help?
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for
He was
Robin,
self-pooping. So
while
true.
also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC.
Well,
But
too
I
late.
trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win
Is
situation.
it? Decision like this is way above my pay grade.
Don't worry, just head back and talk
Did
things
you
over with
leave
your companions.
Real Corp? Real Corp disbanded, NC. Real Corp disbanded a few months ago. Also, hello, how are you doing?
That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
To make out with
Black
you.
Swan. What is she thinking?
Real Corp got me ho-yoed. I'm good though, thanks. Hope you've been well too. I have. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you've been doing well.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking.
Hi Brassmack, how are you doing today?
That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
I'd rather work with you. And then we can kiss. Can I toss a die to let it decide for me?
Leaving it up to fate. It's just how that gambler thinks.
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad you're doing well.
Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions...
You know, I just remembered in the 2.0 patch, Acheron had that weird red text thing going on. So I bet we're going to see more of that this patch. Maybe we'll find out what that means.
I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape.
Could be possible, actually. Do you think this is connected to Acheron?
Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer. But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet.
You
It's
just
like
called her
Aventurine
special.
said just then. It's best to keep your distance.
That's
from her.
rude. Have you noticed anything else unusual?
Two victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual. Two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or, everything has been planned out and executed by someone. If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a smuggler, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over.
You know, I'm still not convinced that Firefly was just a smuggler.
It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
Unlikely, but oh well. Black Swan leads you through the chaotic dreamscape.
Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
I'm gonna change parties before I get into a battle.
My dear memo keeper, are you bold enough to let me?
No, it's too Kafka. Criminals here often have double motives, so true. That is a fact. I think this is just an old map, so I'm not missing anything, but still.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories.
That's a little depressing.
Hold on just a sec.
Black Swan gently touches the root of your ear, leaving a cool sensation. Then she hands a card
There
to you.
go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone, and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
You're not sorry. She touched us. She touched our ear. And that's a little sensual, don't you think? Thank you.
Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that galaxy.
Yeah, you're gonna go make out with her, I
Let's
know.
leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet?
Yudi's going to get all the women for real? For real, for real, I hope so. I'm extremely biased towards the female characters in games. I mean, I have played, so I do sometimes, in Jing Yuan, so I do sometimes roll for male characters, but I'm a lot pickier. My throat. It's about that time of morning where my throat starts getting all fucked up. Yudi is going to make a harem of Acheron, Kafka, and Black Swan. But yeah. I was actually going to make my team Acheron, Kafka, and Black Swan. Plus the tank or whatever. Although if I could throw like Sparkle or someone out there on the end, I would do that instead, but I don't know if I'll survive. If I had Hua Hua, I guess I would use her instead. Yuichi, you still at the damn, okay, I can't do voices right now. My throat is too fucked. You still at the hotel in the dreamscape? Yurichi, have you run into trouble? We got separated in the memory zone, but Yurichi is with the memo keeper. I feel so antsy, help. March, stay calm. Do I need to get off the express and help? Not at the moment. Sure, just let me know if you need me. The Reverie Hotel in the real world is very calm. Not much is happening. Where are you? Yurichi, it's great that you're safe. That lady didn't do anything bad, did she? Nothing I didn't consent to. Just kidding. I'm sorry about what happened to Firefly. The scene has been cordoned off by the family. We're wrapping up negotiations with some family delegates. Let's meet somewhere near the Clocky statue later. I definitely didn't make two of my lesbian friends sing Love is an Open Door at karaoke last night, Wow. That sounds cute.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
I miss Firefly. Me too. Me too. Her scene with death. I found that very upsetting. It upset me. I know we didn't know her for that long, but like the music and the cute selfie scene. That was unfair.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
I guess it is kind of a British song. Some time ago, deep in the memory zone. Ooh.
Now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter?
Oh god, she's so sexy.
Of those slain by your hand?
Murder lesbian. No, I wasn't done.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive, as are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Vtuber's fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you'll tread the narrow path of the hunt. Could never understand. We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and
British.
destroy until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon.
Okay, now I can talk a little bit better.
We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of
We are born to die. That is technically true.
all things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't
This
think
guy's a
of themselves.
genius.
They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and
Okay, that's kind of fucked up.
as
You're letting your kids die for you? This guy's a shit father.
that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young,
Fuck this guy.
but my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring purgatory with me there, and before that,
I think he's a bit narrow-sighted indeed. Yeah. Fuck this guy.
Why?
because of
Man
the
really said fuck
path
them kids, yeah.
you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator.
Emanator.
You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to
I
fight
want to grab him by the horns and eat him.
battle to the death.
Go for it. He's a bastard.
This destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
I don't think he cares.
What is important is not the answer,
Yep.
but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible.
I want to see in detail about how this goofy asshole became a four-piece relic set. Did he? Is there a relic set that references him? I didn't notice.
All right.
Or I guess I just never paid much attention to what the sets look like.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense
Or is that a new one from this patch?
fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless stream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its
There's a
scabbard
legit
not
four-piece
out of
relic set. No, I believe
envy
you.
or scorn.
I just don't remember
It's a
which
personal
one.
secret that I don't want to disclose. Perhaps out of reciprocity.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow.
Oh yeah, that's because she's
Your
actually
death will be
Nihility.
the end of your boundless dream. Guiding you back to the waking world.
We already know this. Although I wasn't thinking about that, but he was saying she was the hunt.
I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances. They can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but... why?
I don't know, he was pretty hard in that boss fight. It was pretty annoying.
Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script. As
He
Yeah, I
knows
hate
my
Sam.
nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for
I
me
wonder what
to
Sam looks like under the
inquire,
mech suit.
who exactly are you?
Not
Male
your own,
Foxian, maybe?
perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters.
She is literally Virgil, yes.
Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know
Forgetful
who is
lesbian.
inside that cold armor.
I want to know who's in that cold armor.
How about it?
Yes,
Ready
yes,
to
let us see under
take
the
off that
armor. I'm
armor
really
and sit down
curious.
for a talk?
I'm really curious now, 'cause she keeps talking about it.
It's not yet
Yes, it
time.
is.
I don't need help.
No,
I
take it
can
off.
give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy,
You don't think it's like
then
Kevin
go
or
look
something, do you?
into the
That would be
family.
weird.
Not
But no,
only
he uses,
are they
like-
covering
No,
up
no,
the
Kevin does use
existence
fire
of
and
death,
ice. So he could be Kevin.
but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dream
May
state.
has always been one of the bustier characters in each of the
Already in.
games she's in.
And
Jetstream
the
Sam.
Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No cap, you know what, like,
No harm in
you know what would be
mentioning
so
that
fucking
Elio's
dope?
only
Like,
given me
dream
one
level dope would
instruction.
be like getting to voice a character in
Use
Stereo.
all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so
I swear I didn't measure them, sure.
Something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more
Take off
thing?
the fucking suit.
Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Sam and Sparkle. I don't think they're the same person, but they could be.
Not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on. I don't.
Don't what?
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you?
That just kind of sound like a Kevin thing.
I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. And for a little light,
I mean, I guess that could also, that's also kind of like a Calpus kind of thing to say. I don't know.
burning until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
For real, take off the suit. I want to see who's in
That's
there.
so. And you're already living in the waking world.
Although, you know what? His mask, like the gold part of his mask around his helmet does kind of look like Kelpus's mask. But I just, that would be such a random XP. I kind of don't believe it. Present day golden hour. Could be Kiana. I don't think it's
We heard
Kiana.
about Miss Firefly from Black Swan.
Could be a robot.
We never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you
Imagine
remember
Acheron
the
and-
family rep who negotiated
And
with
Acheron was
us?
talking to Acheron. Oh no.
Indeed, we trust that the
Reality
network
is often
has
disappointing,
nothing
so
to do with
true.
this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put. In reference to
Yeah,
Miss
she is pretty
Firefly.
forgetful.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different.
What if Penacony
The
is just
family's
Acheron's
first
memory she
protective
forgot, so it
measure
keeps
should be
replaying
against
over and
malicious
over again?
actors among the guests, such as that
I think
IPC
based on the lore,
envoy.
that's not likely. But I mean, death could just be from her memories. That is true. Aventurine is on guard against Acheron.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
Yeah, I kind of don't.
this
I
point,
kind of don't believe
I'm
him.
afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
We should go
Let's
smooch
try to
Acheron.
gather
That's what
intel
we should
first
do.
And then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are.
I
to
stand a
truth.
murder lesbian queen.
I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time
Aventurine,
we're
after
playing the
fighting
role of a
Acheron, gonna
real
be
detective.
Aventurine.
But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while.
Yeah, he does do that, and it's a
He
little
appealed
annoying.
convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all
Oh, you
this
know,
uncertainty.
I heard some fan theories
Aventurine
that
showed
the
his
Aventurine we're
skills,
talking
and
to,
as far
where
as
he's
our
just being like
interests are aligned,
illogical and
he can
convincing and
become a
stuff,
reliable
is
ally.
actually Dr. Ratio in disguise. I don't know if there's actually substantial proof to that, but I guess we'll find out later if they were just making shit up and completely off the mark, or if it actually wasn't just Aventurine but Dr. Ratio also helping him out, because Dr. Ratio was also part of the IPC for whatever reason.
We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let
Yes,
them
I'm sure we all want that.
Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here. And I'm worried about getting stabbed in the
I'm not.
back. She's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
It's cool. You can bully me whenever.
You... No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him.
Bronya's fine,
If that doesn't work, we
but
can just turn the
I'm
tables
gunning
and
for
use it
Acheron.
instead.
Then could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
I don't bully you. Thanks. We'll collaborate. We've decided to accept your request for collaboration. Wonderful. Your response came faster than I expected. From now on, we'll all be in this together. Here's a small something for our upcoming partnership. You received 100,000 credits. Thanks, boss. Wowie, that's so generous of you, boss. Thanks. Oops, I pressed send too early. Here's a little extra just for good luck with this new gig. You sent more. Just as I anticipated, the family is going to sweep Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can, so her case is only a secret between us. But the other case, that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave for now, and I look forward to outstanding performance from you guys. Bro just gave us 200,000 credits. Oh my god, it actually did.
Let's tell everyone about it.
Hell yeah. MC got stabbed, transformed. Danny got stabbed and transformed. March has to be next. So true. How would March even bully us? I don't think she's capable of it. I don't think so. You really did. Nice, yeah. No, they actually did just give me 200,000 credits. Oh, more shit's unlocked. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe not. I thought it was gonna give me more shit. Maybe? No. Aww. Oh, a sticker collection. Oh. Okay. Ooh, that's enough for another pull. We aren't gonna get shit, but still. Sweet, sweet money, so true. Could have been worse. Okay, well that's nice, but I don't want to salvage those. Fuck off. I want to... Okay, that's a new one, so I'll keep that. I don't think I have my copy of this maxed out. No. Oh, that's the last one for that, though. That's nice. Anything else? Nope. Nice. I think you can use this one on May, supposedly. This is nihility, right? No, it's preservation. Never mind. Okay, this was for someone else. I don't remember who. If they said you could use it as a backup light cone. Okay. Get rid of that shit. Mark's the type of motherfucker to say, you look like a cupcake is an insult. What pity are you at? Good question. I am not sure. We did 3 rolls and then some singles. So I want to say we're at like 35 pity. Like between 33 and 38 pity. So we still have a long fucking way to go. It's okay. There's still a lot of free rolls in this patch. As long as I win the 50-50, we'll be fucking Gucci. But if we don't, I will be upset. Oh. Alright, just a second. I am going to dump my cup of ice and I'm going to get some water. Be right back. Because my throat is dry. Nearly a 180-degree neck rotation. More true to life than you would expect.
Avengerine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance.
She's an owl,
The
so true.
existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Perhaps he's going for the family?
He's definitely going for the family.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just a matter of how. The harmony is strong in Penacony, and almost impossible to take on head-to-head. The fact that the IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here.
Oh, by the way, I do have a new Discord server, so if you haven't joined it yet, make sure to join so we can discuss all sorts of things, especially Stereo. I love Stereo. I love Acheron. I only stream Stereo on new patch days. So if you want more Stereo content, you're gonna have to bug me about it in the Discord, by which I mean we can talk about it in the Discord. And I don't plan on streaming it more often than patch days. But yes, new Discord server. Make sure to join if you haven't.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler who's willing to go all in to
I
win.
hate to tell you this, Yamiko, but literally everyone playing this game is most likely some sort of born gambler, as you say. This is a gacha game. Oh, okay, this isn't really related to Stereo, but this is so fucking funny and amazing, and I want to mention it. Let me find it. So, sometimes I get free games that I can play on stream through like free game keys through like sponsorship type things. It's not paid. I just get the free game key and I can play it. And I got one for this really amazing game that I think you guys are going to love. It is simply called Spider Fox. It comes out in a few days. And it looks amazing, and it's completely on brand for me, because you know I am a Fox Vtuber, so I thought it would be the perfect game for me. I fell in love when I saw it, and I've been approved for a key for when it releases on like April 3rd. So we'll be streaming this amazing game on April 3rd or 4th, or depends on what time it comes out, but we'll be streaming it, and it looks Amazing. You won't want to miss this amazing stream. Hello, Kaneko. How are you doing this morning? Are you guys excited? You should be excited.
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meeting or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
Heck yeah, good. Does Aventurine have other plans?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation
Yeah, I kind of do
volatile.
think that's the case.
Two birds, one
He's
stone.
very hostile towards our lovely
However,
murder lesbian
I
Acheron.
asked John Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
Beautiful murder lesbian. She's a very gentle woman, very mysterious. She's a very powerful woman. Weird. I can't seem to remember.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Where's March 7th? Or is she just up here? Okay. Of course, we're overlooking the beautiful view with March 7th. Our definitely not canon girlfriend.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up. But I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead. But that she's still alive and well.
No, I think that's pretty clearly the case, because they've said as much.
That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone
No, I
die
think
in
you're
a
on the right
beautiful
track,
dreamscape
March.
like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here?
I mean, nightmares are a thing.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
Do you think the family is behind all this?
No. After all, they've brought everyone this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves. I just feel like I'm starting to understand them less and less. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us we're all outsiders from another world. Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda.
How about some iced
calm
coffee?
down.
That would be my recommendation.
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the street.
It's not like you're getting drunk. It's just soda. Jeez.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that she witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm
I'll take any
curious
excuse
about
if it
is,
means Firefly is
if a
alive.
person
I'm
dies in a
positive
dream,
Firefly and
what
Robin are both
happens to
alive.
them in real life? Seeing
They
as
only
we're at
died
the
in the
family's
dream.
behest,
They didn't
why
die like
not
in
count
real
that back
life.
to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the
That said,
hotel?
watching Firefly die still made me
Perhaps we could
incredibly
also make a
sad.
few
But I'm
inquiries
sure
about
she's
her
still
while out
alive.
there.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
The only problem with Firefly is that she has that disease that makes her real body like translucent or whatever, and so that she can't be seen by other people. But I have my fingers crossed that they'll find a way to save her.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himeko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
Oh my god. I just thought of the most stupid
Keep in
crack
touch.
theory. What if Sam takes off the helmet and it's Firefly inside? That would be so funny because there's in the scene where Firefly dies, you also see Sam, and it's just like actually it was Firefly projecting herself at the same time. That would be so fucked up. So 4-star one day. If I'm honest, when I think about like Firefly, Robin, and Sam, I feel like they're all gonna be 5 stars. But I mean, I guess Firefly could be a 4-star. But they all seem like 5-star quality characters to me. But who knows? No, no, damn you, Yuri. Well, no. It would be Firefly inside the suit, not like Firefly takes off her head, which is actually a mask, and it's Sam inside. Now, that would be disturbing. But as long as it's Firefly inside, it's not that bad. You know? She must have a really good, voice mod.
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Acheron.
I'd be embarrassed too. Things turned out like that.
Forgive me. My name is Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
Ooh. Wait, she remembers Welt? Is this our May? Honkai Impact 3rd May? No? Holy shit.
first, don't you want to know my name?
I guess she could know his name for
I
other
already
reasons,
do,
though.
Miss Acheron.
But
You're
that threw
a
me
prominent
off.
figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now
I need to
attempting
do that.
unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Ooh, called out.
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole
is this
not
cane a divine
wise
key?
move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions.
Do you see what that's right in
brace
May?
yourself for
You should know
gravitational
this.
disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary.
Actually, this is kind of sus.
But if it makes the
Because
nameless feel
Welt
less
knows
offensive, I'll be
who
happy.
Raiden May is, doesn't he? Because this is the Welt from the Honkai Impact 3rd universe. Why doesn't he recognize May? I mean, it looks and sounds exactly like her. She's acting a little different. And he's met, like, Bronya and stuff, so I'm sure he knows. And he came here to save the alternate universe Himeko, didn't he? So he knows that there's just, like, alternate versions of the people he knows, but he doesn't seem to know that this is May. That's a little strange.
Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron.
I think he does, but
Those are the
hopes
names
she
I go
isn't.
by to
I
this
suppose that
day.
could be the case.
My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. and
I
that's it.
just want to see my baby
I
Kiana.
think I've been honest enough.
I know.
Still
I know
unwilling
this
to
wouldn't be
reveal
like.
your true identity?
I know this wouldn't be like super happy for Kiana if she was here because Acheron is like making out with Black Swan. But I still want. I want a Kiana XP. My girl Kiana.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words.
So if you've played Honkai Impact 3rd, the Raiden Mei of that game, at one point has kind of like a split personality thing going on. Not really, but she has like 2 souls inside of her at one point. Just her human soul and her Honkai soul, basically. And I mean, I guess it doesn't make so much sense after watching the lore video, the animated one, but at one point I was wondering if maybe this Mei isn't like the opposite of that, where instead of the human soul being the only one left in the body, this isn't like the Honkai soul version of Mei, and the human soul was abandoned. And then that would explain why she's kind of weird. I don't know. But she has like the Hersher eyes. The Hersher eyes, this version of Mei does. I don't know. Honkai Impact 3rd Mei also has the Hersher eyes after a certain point, but I don't know, it's just weird. This Mei is weird.
Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is she okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to
Are you
reveal.
Mei? Or are you A?
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblazer.
They actually have a Trailblazer locked
That's
in the
why I
basement,
asked for
powering
your
the whole
help.
thing.
I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me,
Yeah, that seems
we
pretty
could
accurate to
find
me
the
too.
proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Also, Mei's English voice is
Let's
very
leave it
smooth
at
and
that.
buttery, and I like
For
it.
now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no
Hi
hostility.
Ryan, how are you doing today?
Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Hi Five Dark Elves, how are you doing today? I've arrived. What's happening?
By the way, would you like something to drink?
Smooching Acheron, that's
Before
what
we
we're
go,
doing.
How about 2 cups of wake the heck up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
How are we all doing this morning?
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, putting down a couple cups of wake the heck up. I told her it's a
Damn,
pungent
she really likes
bitter
coffee, huh?
beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? I
Ooh,
don't taste
she doesn't
any
have
difference
a
at all
sense of
between them.
taste.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist.
Is that like a Hersher thing maybe? She lost her sense of
An
taste?
aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by
How
the
big are those 4
Annihilation
cups?
Game.
As big as her tits.
There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak.
I'd be good friends with Himiko, so true.
The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12.
Have you played Impact before? Because this arc has a lot of references to it. Yes, I have. I played all of Honkai Impact story up to part 2. I have not played part 2 of the story. Actually, I just dropped the game when that patch dropped. I might come back to it eventually if it sounds like people are really enjoying the 2.0 story, but I don't know. I just have a lot of feelings to unpack about that, and seeing my girls, my favorite girls, get sidelined. It's a bit difficult, you know? And I really wasn't a fan of the interlude story, the 1.5 story. So I don't know, but I might still go back to it eventually. It's a very important game to me. I spent a lot of years on that. So I think it's just one of those things I'll always go back to eventually, but I haven't been playing it actively. But as far as the original story goes, yes, I've seen all of it. I've played all of it. Earlier in the stream, I was also discussing some theories I had as they were kind of coming up relevant to the dialogue. Dubra.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is
Well, it sounds like he had a
probably
lot of
his
kids,
progeny.
so yeah.
This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in the land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
Are we gonna, like, get Children of the Flame characters? That would be kind of cool.
She won't be necessary. I alone am
More likely they're just gonna be bosses or enemies, but still.
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared death?
Ever feared death, I guess?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate.
Yeah, understandable.
I
I've been
think
trying
I'd
to play the
better go all
2.0
out.
story, but right now, Star Rail is quite impactful, so maintaining the interest is difficult. Yeah, there's also that. It was kind of confirmed a few patches ago, I guess, that basically Star Rail poached Impact's best writer, like the writer who wrote like the Himiko storyline where the game really started to pick up. They poached that writer for this game, and I think it really shows in the quality of the story, because Star Rail story, as of Penacony, is just, damn, it's good. It's great. It's full of suspense, it's full of twists, it keeps me interested in going, more than like the Bellabog, more than the Bellabog story did, at least. And much more than the Cianjolo Fu story. Like, Penacony is just, mwah, just fucking chef's kiss. It's good, it's good. It feels like the shit I was missing from Honkai Impact the past few story patches. I know, right? It made me do daily logins to HSR again. Yeah, same. I've been doing daily logins for a few months now in this game after dropping it. After finishing like the first part of the story in the Cianjolo Fu.
What happened?
Ah, yes, good dialogue.
The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way,
Ah, yes, good dialogue.
it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who are you?
It's...
Talking to her?
no. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo key.
Oh, it is talking to her.
Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Pentagon
Kinky.
and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me.
Ooh.
I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
At this moment, on the other side. Loading screen.
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress.
Congress. That's boring shit.
The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small
Like a Honkai impact?
This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Dot.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods. Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain.
Is this a cult thing?
But not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness.
The storm is approaching. A bit much to lay upon a baby. I don't think the baby's listening. I think the baby is tuned out. Yeah, that baby's just fucking chilling. Just like, okay.
My child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go.
don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me. Does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat?
That's very specific of you to ask.
Please tell me.
This lady sounds a little crazy, to be honest with you. Guess she had some horrific shit happen to her, but still.
Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy, the rain. It's raining.
So Aventurine has a sister? Or a brother? I guess you can't really tell just from the voice.
It is raining. It's true. Those outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home.
This lady does sound a little crazy though.
Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child.
You know what happened to me a few days after I was born? There was a big fucking snowstorm. Guess that means I'm a cursed child. Sounds like the speech of a cultist to me? Yeah, same. Child is the Messiah. Maybe. Maybe Aventurine was the trailblazer all along. We're just along for the ride.
Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful. And your schemes.
Ooh, she wants the child to be evil.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Maybe the real Aventurine was the friends we made along the way. So true.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony.
One thing I find really fucking funny about English Dr. Ratio is the slight British accent to imply that he's evil. They were just like, this guy looks evil, and he's kind of evil in that he only does things for himself, therefore we must give him a slight British accent so that you know he's just a little evil. Not a strong one, because that would mean he's fully evil, but like a very slight one so that you know he's just a little evil.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested
the cat.
Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have
Okay, but
heard
honestly,
about the
Dr.
memories
Ratio
of
does strike me as the kind of guy who owns a
when
cat.
I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. Oh, she must have come across the other one.
I don't
This
go out of my
murderer
way
is
looking
a
for
psycho,
bodies.
But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the
A
family's
stowaway? They're
malfeasance
talking
and let
about
the IPC use
Firefly.
this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up.
Why don't they just put the real Robin back?
What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out.
Did it fuck with her
so
brain that she died in the
I gotta be
dream?
careful.
Incredible, Gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
Oh, there are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to
I
find
thought
a
the
mute
British
as a
accent was to
friend.
imply superiority complex. I suppose it could also be that.
Robin's what she calls mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
Sus.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. Starting to break out in a cold sweat.
Me yesterday.
There's still any chance of a comeback?
Okay, so
given how
yesterday,
things are?
after my stream, I went to go get some blood work done. Oh god. So the lady goes to give me the needle to draw the blood, right? But she misses the vein. And I'm just like, she's just like, I miss her. I'm just like, okay. But then as she's walking away, I feel myself break out into a cold sweat. And my vision starts to get blurry, my ears start ringing, and I'm going into like a full-ass panic attack. And it was so embarrassing because I was so out of it from like the panic attack. Okay, so my husband was with me, and just like the lady was trying to give me some water. And she was trying to calm me down. She was trying to give me some water and she was like giving me commands and stuff to help calm me down. But I was having trouble hearing because my ears were ringing. And then she's just like trying to give me some water. I'm just like, oh my god, where's the water? And she's just like, open your eyes. But I forgot I could just open my eyes. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. So anyways, yesterday, so then she had to put the needle in my other arm after I was feeling better. And so I had, both of my arms got fucked. They got porked by the needles. It was painful. I mean, I'm fine today, but for like a good hour and a half, I couldn't really bend my arms because it hurt. Anyways, I'm fine now, but that sucked. That sucked so badly. Would not recommend blood work.
A probability. Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
British anger.
Who?
Sunday.
Sunday, but it's Wednesday.
Public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Fine. Well, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside
Lewd.
the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands.
Well, technically he could.
Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
For real, can we talk about the heart-shaped boob window Aventurine has? I respect that so much.
The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Fortress? Oh, I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very
But it's
befitting of its
Wednesday.
own. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
Evil British laughter.
When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Fates Ensemble. As the story unfolds, you will have the chance to progress the story from other characters' POV. When entering a character's POV for the first time, that character will automatically be placed first in your team. Okay. If you need to change your POV to continue the story, okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
This place holds such fond memories. Care to reminisce?
Thanks for the one jade. Okay. We're gonna stop the stream here because I actually streamed for longer than I was intending because the cutscene was so long. But I need to get on with my day and start my morning duties. Gotta brush my teeth, gotta shower, and then gotta start making lunch. Thanks for joining. We'll be back tomorrow at 12:30 ET. What are we streaming tomorrow? Okay, we're streaming a horror game tomorrow. You Can Save Everyone, I believe it's called. So if you want to see more horror game stuff, we'll be back with that tomorrow. If you're thirsty, go get something to drink. If you're hungry, go get something to eat. If you're tired, go get some sleep. And don't forget to join the Discord server so that you can keep up with me. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to roll for Acheron. She is waifu. Good night. Good afternoon.